Well, of course, he'll be in red overalls for next year, but this is it, the start of 15 laps as they get away then. And it's Michael Bartels with some incredible barging behind him, off with a spin there into that corner. And Bartels loses out rapidly, and Schumacher's up in the front there, and that must be Bedoya that's up there with him too. It's Bedoya that leads from Michael Schumacher. Schumacher, of course, 30 years old now, Ferrari driver for yet another year in 2000. Double world champion he was, of course, for Benetton, and he has Bedoya in his sights. He will not want Bedoya to win at all. Little shove there to the back of Bedoya's kart. Bedoya slides it in lovely into that turn, back into the arena. The crowd going wild, and these two have pulled ahead of the rest of the field. And there seems to be a problem now on the circuit. That's number 19, Maya, and number 12, Morbidelli in problems. The red flag is out. And here is a replay of what went on, and you see Morbidelli and Maya in that crash there that blocked the course. And well, the officials did the only thing they could do, as it could be said. The course will be cleared. Will it be a full grid for the restart? It looks pretty much so. Bartels number 10, Maya number 19, so he survived that incident, and foot down, they're away again this time, and it's Maya who gets the lead. Bedoya in all sorts of troubles, and Bartels is out again. 16 in problems, they're 18 there, so 18 in problems, and that's Alex Wirtz, of course, Benetton Formula 1 driver, retaining his contract for another year, and 12 gets up onto the curbs and all sorts of problems, just starts to recover and gets pushed off, and it's going to be a retirement there. The yellow flags are out. So, incidents all the way in this race, but Maya out in the lead and comfortably. There is Rubens Barricello. Schumacher further back. Look to him, he seems to be in 4th place. Lovely stuff from Schumacher, takes the inside and gets past for 3rd place there. Demotes number 16, Pietro Martini, to 4th. And Pierluigi Martini, of course, Formula 1 driver in his own time. And there's Maya again, willing his kart out into the lead. So it is Maya, and then Barrichello, and then Michael Schumacher as they head back to the arena once more. And Schumacher gaining rapidly now on the back of Barrichello, but Barrichello snips through and takes the lead. Schumacher through too, so 1st and 2nd now. Maya down to 3rd. A few smart passing manoeuvres there, these two boys showing their worth. So Maya dropping back in 3rd, and he'll be gained upon now by those two in the background. Didn't see who they were as they go in through the underground section. Barrichello from a very determined Michael Schumacher. That is the only way this man knows to drive, and he's using the best of it. Some very enthusiastic female supporters here in the stadium, and it is still Barrichello that heads off Michael Schumacher in 2nd place. Then it's Maya who still hangs on to 3rd, but under increasing pressure. Barrichello, Michael Schumacher, then it's Maya, and then it's number 15, Mark Sura, ex-Formula 1 driver. And Schumacher still putting the pressure on Barrichello. And is Barrichello going to be able to make this stick all the way to the checkered flag? Can he beat the German? But it's not over yet. And Schumacher, of course, always has something in reserve, it has to be said. These two comfortably out. Barrichello just glances over his left-hand shoulder. Here's a replay of that jump. Nice takeoff and landing. Schumacher, well, just a little more ragged there. Barrichello and Michael Schumacher through that start-finish line again before into that first left-hand turn. Series of 2 left-hands before a sharp right, and Schumacher's on the inside this time, but Barrichello fights back and holds off that move from Schumacher. So Schumacher, well, knows that he can get away with it there, and so too now does Barrichello. So will he try it again on the next lap, or will he have a moment before, and he's right close behind? I'm not sure what that meant from Barrichello. Barrichello staving off some very stiff opposition from the German indeed. Barrichello, Schumacher and Meyer well back there. Now is he going to see a repeat this time? Schumacher's not close enough this time, I don't think. No, just lost a little bit of ground there. Barrichello pulls away and Schumacher will have to close up once more. And Barrichello gets it onto the curb. That's given Schumacher the close-up that he wanted. So he's back on the tail again now, and in possible contention for the lead of this race. Very close on the inside, far tighter there you can see than Barrichello was. Caught up on the curbs this time, Schumacher dangerously close. Now can he do it as they go through into this series of hairpin turns, and Barrichello gets nudged, Schumacher's alongside, and that's the end of that challenge this time round. And Barrichello now giving as good as he gets, goes very high on the curb, and that's just allowing Schumacher to come through, but luckily it's just holding Schumacher to Barrichello, glancing behind him all the time, just keeping himself in check with where Schumacher is. And Barrichello gets it wrong, hits the curb this time, and Schumacher's through, and is Meyer through this time, or can Barrichello hold off? Holds him off, but Meyer's got the inside line. Meyer back in second place now. So Meyer in second place, Barrichello goes down 2 places, but Barrichello's back up, and 16's through now, and Meyer's down. So no, Meyer's back in third. It's all changing. This is good karting action. This is what it is all about. These are the top boys to do it, really. And, well, didn't go very well for Meyer there. Here's a replay of Barrichello clipping the curb, and that left the way through for Schumacher. Then Meyer comes through, but Barrichello gets a grip, gets back on the gas. And another replay from another camera angle. And high-flying stuff from Rubens Barrichelo there. Not exactly heart-stopping, but a little moment nonetheless. There's number 14, Claudia Hurtgen. Number 6, Tom Christensen, ex-Danish Formula 3 Championship. 15 through there, Mark Sura once again. Here's Alexander Wurz with a high-flying bit of crowd-pleasing there. And Schumacher ahead of Barrichello, ahead of Meyer, and then it's number 16, Pierluigi Martini. And there's Zonta, Ricardo Zonta keeps going, and he's ahead of Claudia Hurtgen. So these two fighting it out for their positions too. Zonta and Claudia Hurtgen. Claudia Hurtgen lives only a stone's throw away from Cologne in Germany. And the director concentrating on these two at the minutes. Hurtgen looks over her shoulder to see who's behind her, but nobody in a threat of a challenge to her at the minute, but doesn't look as if she can close up on Zonta for the moment. Came very close, Claudia Hurtgen, to actually winning in the Porsche in the FIA GT Championship this year, but it was always reliability that let them down. And the Porsche team not finishing the season. And Ricardo Zonta, well, had of course that terrific crash at Spa last year, but was of course perfectly okay. Now we're back to Schumacher, of course is the race leader. So Schumacher now sitting back and enjoying this, and driving for the fans, I think, as much as he is for himself. Comfortable lead over Rubens Barrichelo, the popular Brazilian who's just left the Stuart Jaguar team to drive for Ferrari in 2000. And well, Schumacher, no pressure at all, just looks behind him nonchalantly and slides the karts through the turns. He's been doing this, of course, since he was 4 years old, so he's no problems at all. But then, saying that, Rubens Barrichelo was 5 times Brazilian kart champion, so he's no slouch in karts either. And got a couple of karts that he messes around with on his ranch back at home. But it's all going Schumacher's way, and he's not going to throw it away now, really. This is all a very easy day out for Schumacher. And Of course, this will be a very popular local win, to say the least. There is the finger, and Barrichelo home second. And again, the sporting stuff. So pretty much as his fans had predicted and of course hoped, Michael Schumacher has won the final here in Cologne, crossing the line well clear of his new teammate Rubens Barrichelo. Wrapped up the fastest lap though towards the end of the race as he raced to close the gap on Schumacher. Arndt Meyer was third but a long way down, and Mark Sura a couple of seconds behind him. It was all for charity and it was all just for fun, the drivers stressed, but Schumacher pointing out that it would be silly to read between the lines of this result and make predictions about the oncoming season.